Well, health officials remain on high alert following recent tuberculosis screenings at two government schools in the capital last week. On Thursday, close to 200 people were tested for the virus at the Government High and A.F. Adley Junior High schools. Skin tests for 20 of them have come back from the lab positive. Minister of Health Dr. Dwayne Sands advises Bahamians not to panic. He adds that the positive tests simply mean that these 20 people spread out between two schools have at some point in their lifetime been exposed to tuberculosis. Currently, there are two active cases of the highly contagious disease between the two schools. Sands noted that the Ministry of Health is following the best healthcare protocols.
Today, the public health people could find out about a case of TB. I'm using a hypothetical story at ZNS. And if that happens, and that person works at ZNS, the public health team will come into ZNS, interview everybody who would have come into contact with that person, do skin tests on those individuals, and the protocol is followed. It is the protocol that has been in place for decades and which has led to effective reduction of tuberculosis in the Bahamas. And we believe that we will get to a point where, like the rest of the world, we can eradicate tuberculosis.
Well, Minister Sands says the Bahamas remains a low incidence country for tuberculosis, and efforts are in the works to completely eradicate this disease. Sands adds that his ministry will continue its ongoing educational campaign and conduct more screenings throughout the country.
We've sought to engage the public, not to create hysteria, fear, or panic, but to educate. We would have tested thousands of people in Eleuthera between 2017 and 2018 because of the fact that there were a number of cases of tuberculosis that had originated in Eleuthera. So I think it's very clear that we have to be very clear with our messaging, that the public has to be engaged. Panic is of no use or no benefit. Fear-mongering is of no use. And but this year, there will be additional people that have to be screened for TB.